You shout out Soda TV too?
Show TV shout out.
Okay.
Soda TV.
Soda TV, what up?
Okay.
Soda TV. Shout out. Welcome to Soda TV.
What's your name? Whatever it is.
Soda TV. It's Soda TV. Welcome back to Soda TV. You know, Young LA has had a HELL of a journey, like for real, from being on that hit song Ain't I. He had a couple hits out there that was, jamming. You know, and his influence, the influence he had, it wasn't just for kids and people that was partying. He influenced the streets with the mohawks, preferably with the designs on the side. Yes, he did. And how I know is because when I went down in 2009 and I was being taken from state custody and switched over to federal custody, I was seeing Chicago angsters with a G at the beginning come in on ang with a G at the beginning indictments. You know what I'm saying? Vice lords. For this one dude that I was telling with was a Four Corner hustler, right? And he had a mohawk with designs on the side. And of course, you got the jail barbers that can keep it maintained, the designs, because it gets nappy easily. You feel me? Because it's a cut. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep them designs fresh if you want to look. But anyway, yeah, man, his influence was out there, man, and it didn't really diminish and go away to about the 2010 2011ish. What happened at that time, Soda TV? Well, I'll tell you, because I myself, I had started my dreads like 2009. You know what I'm saying? About 2010 11ish, guess who came out that changed everything? Your boy Chief Keefer. Yes When he caught that fire and went mainstream about of course he was out in Chicago long before then, but about the 2010 11ish, he caught that flame. Everybody immediately switched their hairstyle to dreadlocks. Everybody. I was heated. I was finna chop my off immediately. The only reason I ain't chop my off was because I was influenced by my big brother to get those dreads, because he was, they call him wild here, and he really didn't care about his dreadlocks and had freeforms dang near a lot of his life. So, I had, before my brother just passed not too long ago, rest in peace, Sean G. But I looked up to him. So I saw everybody start doing dreads, man. But yeah, LA did have that influence. So back to the story, right? So Young LA went missing from the time and from his, from his glow in the Ain't I days. He had a couple more hits too. That one is only one. But since that time up until now, recently in 2025, it may be he was probably at late 2024. But I'm really just now seeing him. I'm on the internet heavy. You feel me? And he just really going viral for a couple things. It's the money spread, and that was what triggered it. But his really the Don't I Be with Jay Money serving everybody, that part had went viral, which led to now he's able to tour and perform that. So, but like I say, he just now hitting these different platforms, and you see him all on the internet. People are questioning him too, because he didn't got on an interview and was asked, a simple line of questions, and he just broke down crying, and not just a little crying. He was crying for like 10, 15 minutes straight. He cried from the time they asked him, how do you feel about how many people depend on you, and was asking them about, which could hit an emotion if, you have been giving your all to people who are not grateful. But to let out a tear or two from, is a lot. But the dude did a crying, like the snot running down your nose, tears everywhere, can't stand up, crying for like 10. They cut the interview, and you could still hear him when the mic hooked up. He's still crying. Like, so a lot of people, like almost 100% of the fans, was saying that the time that he was missing in that, 14, 15 year period, he was strung out on rugs with a D at the beginning. You feel me? And it wasn't just fans who don't know him. It was people from his hometown that was coming forth like, yeah, man, dude been out there bad. And, now he trying to go through this road to redemption type of, it's really more of a comeback, because yeah, you got, you can perform, now that, you never know what you go viral off of. And, things like pockets just a sloppy, don't I be with you, it hit. And now guess what? He can perform that. And, it was catchy back then, and it's catchy now. So, but unfortunately, he was out performing just recently and passed out on stage and fell into somebody, clearly fainted, to what fans are saying was yet due to, again, the use of rugs with a D at the beginning. Y'all take a look at this video, and I'll be right back at you. Right before I do, hit that like button. We're trying to get an algorithm, trying to get this seen by just more than 5 or 10 people. Do it for me. Do it, please. Share this with everybody you can on every platform you use, if you got the time, man. And I love anybody that does it for me, because you ain't got to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. If you want to wait to see if I earn it, we can do that. But just please don't forget for me, man. Be a man and woman of your word. Last but not least, notification bell. Keep you notified on everything I drop. Now, what you came for. Take a look at this dude. Go. Now, based on your thinking capacity, what you may know about the situation and how you've been, what you got from the time you've been watching Young LA just recently, right? His appearances on here, there, his pockets extra sloppy, all that. Do y'all think that this was a result of, him wearing him being hot, it being humid in there and no air, and him maybe passing out due to dehydration? Or is you gonna go with the fans and the popular narrative that your boy Young LA is, strung out, and dealing with a rug with a D at the beginning addiction? Especially when you take into consideration his conduct, his monetary state. Take a look at how much money he's dealing with, man. Pockets extra sloppy. It won. A lot of people saying that the $80 ain't too sloppy. I think they counted in. They said, what was it, $80 or something like that? But yeah, taking all that into account, is he out there bad? Let me know in the comment section. Along with that, if you have not liked it, right now is the last time you can do it. if you haven't shared this, this is the last time you can do it. If you haven't subscribed, you just did wrong, because, you know, I did my thing, you know. So last but not least, that notification bell is for you to be notified on everything God drop. And this is The Real Soda TV. I'm out.